And welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. My name is Stephan Reis. Sorry for the late start, people. 11 minutes past the hour, 6 o'clock. And I got up this morning. No water in St. James. As a matter of fact, I went home last night and I don't have no tank. I tell you, I can't have grassroots, man. I don't have no tank hunting. I can't afford no tank hunting. Understand? So I went home last night and there was no water. I said, what? No water? And I saw somewhere, as I say good morning to everybody regionally as well, and those of you on the STV Breaking Dawn Facebook page. Do we have that running this morning? Okay. So the Facebook page is up and running. So I got home last night after a full day. I went whole day yesterday, up and down, because I seen about the boat ride, and I seen about some other things too, right? So, whole day yesterday, up and down. I didn't reach home. When all see me, Deyanna, yesterday, you know, I didn't reach home until after 9 minutes of 10. From since yesterday morning, eh? So, I reach home last night, I buy a burger and some fries, boy. I break my diet. And I go now and I decide I'm going to put some pepper sauce because we had the homemade pepper sauce home. And as I go to put the pepper sauce in the fries, the bottle slip. And all the pepper sauce fall on me, on my jersey. So I do sort of wash it off, no water. So I covered in pepper sauce with no water. Thanks, Wassa. All right, I had to leave, go buy some family, take a little fresh, go back home. I get up this morning, no water. I leave home early, I had to go and bathe again, come down the road. Nice. So we are a little late this morning, but, you know, I look, somebody asked me if no breaking down this morning. Let me just tell them we all know. We all know. All right? Now, we have a lot to get through this morning, and as soon as I get some confirmation from Master Control. Master Control, what's going on with the clips and stuff? Okay. We could organize for that, right? All right, so the first order of business we want to get to is just to take a look inside of your newsday this morning. Now, this is the newsday this morning. I am a bit surprised that the newsday did not have the latest breaking story last night. Sharon Sukdeo was gunned down. He picked up 6 shots, and he is dead in a drive-by shooting in Charlieville in front of his mother-in-law's house. The information we have that came to us late last night is that his wife was being questioned by police. It is alleged. That is information that I got. And, well, I think that's just procedure, obviously, especially considering everything that she's gone through with him. But we're going to talk about that this morning on a particular level. All right? So let's get into the newsday first, and then we'll go straight to the phone. Now, just go and read the headlines. Cal managers profit while company loses. Better pay than the Prime Minister. Staff shortages prompt senior managers to double as pilots. JSC chairman irritated with dismissive Cal response. Dillon slams media reports on civil case. Priest on attack on statues. Adults need to help young people. Student 13 held for 5 Uber robberies. Barkpore mother goes missing, man in court for lab break, quadruple murder. And there's a picture of him, Roger Mattison. It's right there. Somebody's saying still no water, 11 days now. That is where. Well, always had to remind me, you know. All right, I'll get to that just now. Libelous stories, editorial, Trinidad Express to pin 9 policemen. 6 Venezuelans on arms charges. FFOS loses highway appeal. Faulty sewer closes school more than 2 months now. More than 2 months are school closed at the Mount Pleasant Government Primary School. But every quarter, the Minister of Education telling you all schools will be open. Reward for stolen bull calf. Chuck charged with murder of pregnant woman. Venezuelan shot by cops identified. Tension between Sandomir and Business Association head. All right, so those are some of the headlines in your paper this morning. The first thing we want to get to is Sharon Sukhdeo. We have some pictures of Sharon there that you could just put up. You could just put up one in a split there, and let's get this discussion going as it relates to this. Let me just, Lord, I don't believe these media houses and there, you know. We have, I want to give all of the information that we have very quickly here. All right? As we proceed, all right? Sharon Sukhdeo, where are we? This internet moving real slow, boy. So the reports are that Sharon was gunned down last night during a drive-by outside of his mother-in-law's house in Charlieville. Now, I was, you know, when I heard of this last night, and I think my boss and all called me and he was like, this place will go on through. We were talking about that. And I was saying, well, the place must go on through. In the absence of law and order, what do you expect, gentlemen? What do you expect? All you know what he's saying? All you young. In the absence of law and order, expect what? Chaos and mayhem. That's right. There is no law and order in Trinidad and Tobago. Good? There's a fella. Anybody who knows this fella, right? I don't know the man personally. I never met the man, never had any kind of conversations with the man, don't know the man. But I know of the individual and I have seen his entourage anywhere he goes. He always have people around him, like a security detail per se. So, for somebody to swing in a drive-by shooting and hit him 6, something was that somebody had a Harrell belly, or a hand just as long as his own, right? Or just no business. Now, he had the domestic abuse case with his wife. They eventually rekindled their relationship and so on and so forth. But this is a fellow, well, let's see the kind of goal this man's sporting. Well, let's see it. It had a police the other day in the house wearing his goal. Remember we spoke about that? Right. Now, regardless of whatever you think he was in, or if you like him or you don't like him, we have a serious problem. Now, somebody was telling me about this place real going, if they could get to a man like Sharon, what they leave for the rest of us? And I was saying, yeah, you know, that is true. If they could get to him, who are all that protection, what they leave for the average citizen out here? Huh? What they leave for all here? Nothing. But then again, I started to think last night, and I was like, you know, these things have happened in the past. Teddy mice get licked up. Bulls and tooks get licked up. You know? So, Cujo get gunned down. You know, these, I mean, fellas who in big positions, whether in business or the underworld or whatever, they just get, the clock just stop ticking and the time will be up. Right? It's happened in the past and it's nothing different now. Good? I don't know if the man was in anything. I tell you, I never met the man. I've only heard. But the thing is this. If somebody put out a hit on him, expect reprisals. Because he has family. Right? Who are the same money he have. And this could potentially start some sort of war. All right? Now I want to open the phone lines because you see, politicians sell you what you want to buy, you know. I'm sorry, but I, Stephan Reis, don't buy the bubble that they sell. And I'll explain you what I'm talking about. It dawned on me. You know, crime has been something, crime is a distraction in this country. Crimes like this is a distraction in this country. And the government of the day has sold you the concept that it's the people's fault. You know, I hear all you just now. You know, the PNM does blame the UNC and the UNC does blame the PNM. Now they've gone to a totally different thing now. Now they're starting to blame you, the taxpayer who put them there, and saying you are the problem. You need to fix your home. You need to fix yourself. As if you ain't hire them to do a job. It's through policies and legislation, swift justice and consequences to actions, that you control crime in a country. We have none. Nada. If anybody could call in this morning and tell me in 2.5 years what policies this administration have put forward in Parliament to aid the police in the fight against crime, I'd be surprised. Open the phone line. Morning.
Pleasant morning, Stephan.
Morning, Freeport.
Well, Stephan, we have to be realistic about things, eh? You are not going to, nobody's going to put a hit on you. Let me face facts. You are not involved in that part of society to cause or warrant someone wanting to kill you. Save and except for if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time with a robbery or something going bad. The fact remains, let's look at the people, the majority, forget the domestic violence thing. Let's look at the criminal aspect of what has been going on. People who have died by gunfire and all these things. Most often than not, these people would have been involved in something or keep the company of people who were involved in something questionable. So like I said, it goes back to the reason you will not be the target of an assassination because you have not put yourself in a position to be a target. The average hard-working citizen will not be a target of assassination because they would have not put themselves into that position. Everyone who has been shot to date have been shot for two reasons. They have either been by association of the wrong set of people, or they themselves have been involved in the wrong thing. And most often than not, most people who were killed knew who their killers were, and they would have been killed by people whom they were associated with for some reason or the other. So if you are not involved in something diabolical, you will have no reason to be looking out for somebody to put a hit on you.
Okay.
It stands to reason. It stands to reason. No police officer, no prime minister, no leader of the opposition can sit there and say, well, you know, I feel this fella going to kill that fella. Or I feel that fella have some weapons and he's going to kill that fella. You don't know. That's the whole thing. It is not a matter of policing, Stephan. It is a matter of intelligence gathering. That is where proper policing comes in. Intelligence gathering.
I'll agree with you there. Go on.
And if you do not have proper intelligence as to what's going on in the underworld of the country, in the underbelly of the society, you will not be able to stop crime.
Okay.
I make no excuse for no politician, nor do I make excuse for anyone else, not even myself. But listen to this. Most often than not, people on the street hear things and they just refuse to transmit that information where it could make a difference. Stephan,
all right.
Have a pleasant morning.
Thanks a lot. Next caller. Thanks a lot, Freeport. I could agree and disagree with some of that. Morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Kunupia.
Yeah, Konupia, go ahead.
Yeah, boy, you studying Sharon and you care about a water tank, boy? Sharon had 10 water tank.
Boy, you're telling you, boy, can't get a water tank, boy. Yeah, man. Let me go again. Morning. Hello. Yes, good morning.
Morning, Stephan.
Morning, dear.
I want to answer 3 of the points that you brought forward. First, you'll say or ask who is Sharon Subdio. I will ask who is Deyanna Sitahal. Because, and let me show the comparison that I'm drawing here.
Right.
Sharon has profiled how he has profiled, right? And Deyanna has profiled in her capacity. Both who met at the same feat.
Right.
But there's a striking difference with both individuals, right?
Right.
So I won't ask who is Sharon and who is able to get him. And he's a man like everybody else. And Deyanna was a woman like everybody else. But the difference was the different causes and affiliations that they were fighting and working with.
Right.
So I asked who is Sharon. Sharon suffered what he had to suffer. Deyanna, on the other hand, was a casualty of a different kind of war. So I would beg to question who is Deyanna Sitahal and what is being done. Sharon, on the other hand, whether you know him on a personal level or not, we can't be stupid and act as if we are under a rock. We know very well what he was involved in.
Right.
So a life is a life, and as much as it saddens everybody to see that it's lost, at the end of the day, the government not putting no legislation in place because you know why? If they had to put legislation, they had to start to deal with themselves. Because all the government ministers, if they really take a vote and stand up for the vote that they take for, they won't have no hesitation to put legislation in place to deal with the crime situation. Because the crime is only starting in our house that they want to blame us here for now. Because we don't have the control of the borders out there. So where all the guns and drugs coming in this country. And I'm talking like this morning because I'm feeling passionate about what's going on. We don't have that kind of authority. They have it, and the reason why they fail to put it in place, and they ain't doing nothing, and excuse my language, playing merry-go-round in this country is because the first people they will have to put legislation against is themselves.
It's yourself, yeah.
It's themselves. We ain't controlling the laws. We put all there to help bring legislation in place and make the country a better place. But government come, government go, all they can't do that. You know why? Because the corruption starting right there.
Yeah.
All them making sure the borders and things are protected for people like he to be able to do what they're doing.
That's right.
Inheritance and all them kind of thing people will want to come and talk about this morning and invite from wherever. How much people he distress?
Yeah.
You know how much people he distress? So you can't even just talk about it. You know why? Because it's from police to everybody else. He has in his pocket or had in his pocket. But at the end of the day, life is a cycle. What goes around comes around, however it may be. So at the end of the day, we can't bash a man because we can't become no different from him, whether in thought, word, or deed. But we just had a hope. And as I myself pray, we just had a hope and come together and just try to overcome this darkness with more light and more love.
All right.
At the end of the day, he just suffered the same fate that he would have brought to other people. And he is nobody to reach to. Because at the end of the day, the average citizen dying on the streets out here like dogs.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot. Passionate contribution. Yep. We're going again. Take another one and then we'll take the break and we'll come back to it. Morning.
Good morning, Stephan.
Morning, dear.
You're doing a wonderful job.
Thanks a lot.
Hello?
Yeah, go on. Make your comment.
I want to say that I'm calling from St. Trace and Separate. We haven't had water for the past 2 weeks.
What's the name of the area?
Hello?
Yeah, go on. What's the name of the area?
St. Trace and Separate.
Which part's of area?
St. Trace and Separate.
Something trace. All I can make out what she's saying. What trace?
S-Y-N-E.
S-Y-S-E?
S-Y-N-E.
Oh, sign trace.
Yes.
In Separia?
Yes.
All right, no problem. I'll check it out.
Well, thank you very, very much.
No problem there. I'll send an email off. To the guy in Loki in Penal, he don't want to thank me. It's just part of the job. Remember, we had a guy from Loki in Penal. He said, boy, we haven't had water for like a month or 2 months. And he called me and I sent off the email and he got water over the weekend. So we go back to the phone line. Take another one. Sharon Sukdale, shot dead, drive-by.
Hello?
Yeah, morning. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, man.
Anytime if you have money and everything cannot be good.
What's that?
If you have money and everything that cannot be good. What eventually you have to say, must have changed the budget. Yeah, you understand?
True. True. All right. Yeah. Now listen, man. Yeah, go on.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, another thing too is that you notice this style of killing in Trinidad changed.
Yeah.
Right? This kind of style of killing is a killing that Venezuelans is operating in Venezuela, like picking out parts and hand and foot and skinning you.
Yeah.
You know? So those is them Venezuelans they come in doing them with it.
Wow. All right. Yeah, man. All right, thanks a lot, man. So, he was shot and killed last night in an apparent ambush along Caroni Savannah Road, Charlieville. That is the initial story. And of course, he owned a string of used car lots, which advertised the sale of luxury vehicles as well as a fleet of high-end vehicles, including Lamborghinis, Bentleys, and Mercedes-Benz. But let me tell you something, like one of the callers said a little while ago, the lady that called in, what goes wrong comes right back around, man? I am just saying that I think a lot of people right now of the opinion that the country is beyond autopilot right now. It's as if there's no leadership in the country to tackle this crime situation. And I'm saying, I'm not buying into that thing that it's our fault and you to blame. No. And I'll tell you why. When they wanted to stop people from parking all over the place in Port of Spain, what did they do? They enforced the law, right? They made a law, they put a fine on it, and they enforced it, right? And because of that now, people know the record wrong, so they watch where they're parking, correct? Are you following me on this? Good. When they wanted to get people to wear their seat belts, what did they do? They imposed a fine, and they enforced the law. And the key word here I'm using, and I want you to understand, is the word enforced. Good? They enforced the law. It's the same rules that apply to crime. But for some reason or the other, they don't want to enforce the laws. So we're in a very bad place. And they don't want to enforce the laws because, in my humble opinion, it have too much corruption going on at the top. You just take a look at it and you break it down. Look at every problem in this country right now, and you tell me there's no corruption in it. So while they're grabbing and snatching and raping the treasury on top and handing out contract to their friend, and there's a set of nepotism and all kind of thing going on, crime is a distraction. So they don't want to tackle crime. If they wanted to do that, then we wouldn't have a problem right now with the process to select the next commissioner of police. But we have a problem with that because even that becomes corrupted. Where a man who didn't apply for the post as commissioner of police is the leading candidate. Only in Trinidad and Tobago that could happen. We have a police complaints authority that investigates nothing. We have the murder of a schoolboy called Jesse B. Pan that took place last year, March, and up to now, the investigation, I get it a brick wall, and the police and they just stop investigating because somebody must see, I don't know if somebody passed money for it to stop. You now one suspect in custody, you ain't question anybody. We have the youth man. Remember the guy that got killed in La Puerta in the barber shop? Up to now, that murder unsolved too. Another unsolved murder. Everything unsolved. And Freeport is right. It's all about intelligence gathering. And yes, there are members of the public that will not talk to the police because they do not trust the police. Just look at the video that we ran yesterday with a policeman selling weed. That's why they don't trust the police, because the police are just as much crime as they are. But instead of trying to fix the police service, we want to pass anti-gang legislation because apparently for this government, who in power right now, that is the savior, anti-gang legislation. When I am telling you that that is going to be the start of the end, and not the end of crime. I telling all you know. Because you have now empowered or moved to empower a police service and other members of arms of the protective services that are corrupt. So all the thing going to happen is more chaos and mayhem because there is no law and order. A man slaughtered 4 people in Labrie. He's supposed to hang. He appear in court. Look at here. I want to read it for all you. You have a chief justice that does what he wants and is not accountable to anybody. All don't forget that too. Let me see your face now, boy, was the cry of a family member to murder accused Roger Matheson, aged 38, as he stood before a magistrate charged with the murders of 4 people, including 2 teenagers. The matter was heard yesterday before Senior Magistrate Rajendra Rambachan in the Point Fortin Magistrate Court. The courthouse was packed with family members of the 4 victims. Each charge was read individually to Matheson. The charges alleged that on a date between the 11th and the 14th of March, at Kanai Settlement, Sobo Village, Labrie, he murdered school teacher Abigail Jones Chapman, her daughter Olivia, Michaela Mason, and Abigail's landlord, Michael Scott. Autopsy showed Jones, Trotman, and Mason had their throats slit, and Scott was bludgeoned to death. The charges were laid indictably, and Matheson was not called upon to plea. He was charged with the murders last Friday after police received advice from Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions, Joanne Honorary Paul, and Matheson was represented by attorney Farid Ali, who does seem, he's the lawyer that has defended all the criminals in Trinidad and Tobago, who inquired about documents related to his client's case. Right? And it goes on. But this man appears in court. This man's supposed to hang. And I'm saying again, if we fail to hang this man for those crimes, expect more chaos and mayhem. Because that's what we're doing. We're encouraging it. And I've taken time to talk about this morning in this particular manner because it's sickening now. And we have the Prime Minister in our clip yesterday, the man who's supposed to be assertive, confident, saying, oh Lord, how long will we have to endure this? They cannot be serious. That is the message you send into the criminal element in Trinidad and Tobago, to the gangs who all supposedly know exactly how much gang members it have. All you know exactly where they are and exactly what they're into, but can't lock up one yet. But the Attorney General telling people, we know who they are, we know how many they are, we know what they're into. But nobody can get hold. We're going to take a break. And when we return, more chaos. All you hear about Carl? Yeah, we're going to talk about Carl when we return.
Air conditioning problems? Then look Look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including manual and hydraulic crimpers, pressure test kits, refrigerators, parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Shinsin seasoning products have been flavoring all of TNT's local cuisine since 1982. Shinsin introduces its No MSG line of products. Now you can use No MSG chicken seasoning, No MSG all-purpose seasoning, and No MSG poultry seasoning. Shinsin seasoning products are available in all leading supermarkets nationwide. Shinsin, same quality, great taste.
Rahaman's Bargain Center, located in the All Elegant Draperies building, number 91 Superior Street in San Fernando, where every day is a bargain. Shop now and save on drapery and curtain fabrics, curtain rods and accessories, comforters and sheet sets, new arrivals of upholstery fabric, curtain tapes, tablecloths and table runners, pillows and cushions, blinds, rugs, and so much more. Give them a visit today. Rahaman's Bargain Center, number 91 Superior Street, San Fernando, inside the All Elegant Draperies building, where every day is a bargain. So shop and save. Bright Ideas is more than just a home store. And this Easter, you can get more for your home and beyond. A wide variety of pools in every size to fit whatever space you have, along with floaties and water toys for fun-filled action right in your own backyard. Or maybe you can take on the great outdoors with camping gear and beach gear. At Bright Ideas, you'll find coolers in all sizes and colors for every lime, vacuum-sealed containers, unbreakable cups, glasses, utensils, and more. Remember, if an Easter wedding is on your horizon, then inquire about their bridal registry or visit them for that special gift item. Bright Ideas, with 5 great locations and convenient opening hours just for you. Bright Ideas, Marabella, Princestown, Rio Claro, Point Fortin, and Gulf City. For the holidays and for every day, there is always a bright idea just waiting for you.
This is Face the People, the program that's for the people, by the people, and with the people. Can you face it? I love my country. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is at a crossroads. We now, as citizens of this country, must come together and stand as one in unity for justice, for fair play, to ensure the future generation have a place to call home. I am Harvey R. Boris, the chairman of the Center for Justice. I am indeed the radio ombudsman. I am here standing for the people of this country. We will stand for justice and truth because we are the people. We the people. I love my country.
Begin imagining with Value Optical and the start of the voyage of discovery with eyewear beyond your dreams. See the beauty beyond through lenses that transition you into the supernova of tomorrow. Open your eyes today and see your wonderland. Save up to 25% on wondrous eyewear style and technology. Visit us in-store or online for details. Value Optical, caring for your eyes.
show running. Anyway, the account number to the bottom of the screen, 3894483/95315. That is the account number we've set up for those of you who'd like to assist financially in, you know, to support Breaking Dawn on the whole. I've said repeatedly over the last week that, listen, I want to get out there and I want to do more, you know. But I can't do more just like that. I unfortunately don't have the backing of those who work at CNC3 or TV6. And we are calling them this morning because that's the reality of the situation. They have big, big financiers behind them. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do this alone. A-L-O-N-E. Alone. And, you know, we need a little financial assistance until advertising. I mean, we're hoping that the advertising picks up. But the advertising agencies and all, I sick of all of them too. I fed up all of them. They're sickening. You understand? I think one day I go walk in a meeting with an advertising agency and cost somebody. Yeah, I tell all the truth. I feel like I go walk out and cost some one of them. So before that happen, yeah, I just tell it all. Because it's kind of ridiculous. Somebody is saying no volume. I don't know why. Maybe on the stream, I don't know. I've been real with all you. It's real frustrating when you get out there and you try to sell a product that you know good. We know this is a good product. We know this is a people's program. It's people-centered. And that is that is evident when we open the phone lines and you hear the calls and the comments from all of our callers, whether good, bad, different, indifferent, whatever the case is. You know, everybody is entitled to an opinion, and we go back and forth with some of our callers because I just like to trouble them sometimes, like X-Rated. I just like to play with X-Rated head. But, you know, we welcome everybody's opinion. But, you know, I mean, I personally would like to do more. And I'm not talking about in terms of crime, you know. I'm talking about getting out there. See, like people calling in and no water, they know people suffering with road and things. I want to get out there and help them, you know. Because I understand the power of the product that I have. You understand what I'm saying? I understand I could get out there, pound the pavement, I could get things done. It's the same way, you know. I mean, like, look how people just call our water problem, yeah, water problem. I don't even have to pick up the phone. I just forward the information and I email to Daniel Plenty. And those problems are dealt with. If I could do that, how the Minister of Works and Transport or Public Utilities can do that? Somebody can explain me that? I could do that, Stephan Reis, without making out Wassa. Without putting it on the air or going out there and saying, Wassa, what is going on here with this leak? I don't even have to go through that. I just had to forward an email to Daniel Plenty and Wassa, and the problems are dealt with. People has messaged me like 2 days after, Stephan, thanks, the problem was dealt with. And I get that performance out of Wassa. So if I could do that, by sending an email, how come the ministers in charge can't do that? Somebody can explain me that? Somebody can explain me that? Better you make me the Minister of Public Utilities? No, serious, you know. I always wonder that, but how come I could forward an email to Daniel Plenty, who for me is the greatest individual that I ever come across working in any government agency? Because when I spoke to Daniel Plenty 2 years ago, or 2.5 years ago, I was nobody. When I tell all you I was nobody, the fellow all you see today, I was still doing the show in a jersey and a jeans and a sneakers on. I didn't have a shirt, I didn't have a tie, and the amount of people that recognize me now did not recognize me then. Daniel Plenty didn't know who the hell Stephan Reis was. But I got his number and I called him. And I said, listen, I have a morning show on Synergy TV. And I have a lot of people calling and telling me they have water problems. It have leaks, it have this, that, and the other. And they want me to come and film and expose it and that kind of thing. He said, listen, Stephan, before you go out and you do anything like that, just send me the information. Email it to me. This is my email address. And eventually he gave me people to copy in his absence. Like if you're on vacation, that somebody would get a copy of the email. So you copy them, you CC them. And they will deal with the problem because he's left instructions. And so it has run smoothly. And I have never had to go and expose any water issue in Trinidad and Tobago because once people call and they tell me about it, I forward the email to Daniel Plenty and boom, problem solved. But all you have ministers that all you vote for, people all you vote and put there to run and manage these ministries, and they ain't getting anything done. And all is still praising them, and hugging them, and kissing them, and running out to meet them and handing your children to them. Keep your children away from them. So when I sit down here and I get on like this, on a morning like this, where I fed up a crime, and I fed up a complaint, and I listen to a man in Cal, getting a salary of $70,000, and the man had no experience. The man have no qualifications for the job that he hold in the area that he is, in that particular sphere. It's sickening, boy. The man getting more money than the Prime Minister. Whether he deserves it or not, or whether the Prime Minister should be getting it, it's not the issue. As a matter of fact, the fact that he getting more money than the Prime Minister is not even the issue. The fact is this man getting $70,000. Look, run the clip for me. The Cal clip.
On paper, we have someone who's in charge of cargo, on paper here earning $71,000 a month. Has no airline experience on the information we've been provided, has no aviation experience, no cargo experience.
Caribbean Airlines executive management team comes under fire. This as the cargo manager of the cash-strapped airline makes an exorbitant salary, but that's not all.
We try to understand the link between someone who's been involved in catering, some type of business around food management, being the general manager of cargo of an airline. The link for us doesn't exist, but when you're paying someone this type of money in this economy, $71,000, he's earning more than the Prime Minister.
CAL is running operational losses of over $1 billion in 5 years, and its chairman tells a joint select committee that Caribbean Airlines is forecasted to make a loss in 2018. These factors are why the chairman of the JSC, Senator David Small, wants the contract terminated. But CEO Garvin Madeira tries to defend the appointment and the salary of CAL's head of cargo.
Now, the person in question has a master's in business administration and extensive experience within the organizational dynamics that we desire. What we've missed for a long time in CAL, and I must bring this forward today, is leadership. We need business leadership to move out of this concept of somebody functionally performing in one area.
Madeira, former Digicel employee, was questioned as to how CAL employed 5 former employees of Digicel and why he sat on an interview panel for those hired since he knew them. He insisted the airline was benefiting from those appointments.
We are turning a corner in CAL where right now we've already saved from the IT perspective over $90,000 US per month, which translates to $1 million US of savings by virtue of creating these structures, adding these roles.
But the Ministry of Finance, the airline's line ministry, seem to be in the dark.
I am not aware of these positions and terms and conditions coming to the attention of the Ministry of Finance, but certainly this warrants some closer attention by the Ministry of Finance.
And the committee's chairman questioned whether the Caribbean Airlines board knew about the appointments.
No, the board did not follow that.
That's fine. That's all we need to know. The board didn't follow the requirements. The Ministry of Finance is clueless. But the CEO is running and doing things that are completely opposite to what's in the manual here.
The chairman of the committee said the average monthly salary of a pilot at CAL is about $65,000. And he says for a small airline, it's similar to what pilots in large airlines are paid, while the average salary of a flight attendant at Caribbean Airlines is a quarter of what large airlines pay. He says it needs to be rebalanced. The airline's monthly wage bill is $5 million US. That is $60 million US annually, which is over 407 million TT dollars. Pilots' wages and salaries account for 53% of the airline's wage bill. The airline is also contending with a fuel bill of $12 million US for 2018 based on increased fuel.
Now you go to the phone line now. The clip done? Right, open the phone line now. It's 5 minutes to 7. Open the phone line. Let me take 2 calls. I have to say happy birthday going out to Liam, my nephew Liam. Yeah, I call him my nephew. Morning Kimberly, Donnie, his parents, Suzanne, Greg, his grandparents, and everybody else. Liam, happy birthday, man. You know how long I was supposed to tell him happy birthday? He's 7 today. But in all the bacchanal here, you know, it almost, oh, God, but you people and them is really frustrate me, you know. Liam, Uncle Baba say happy birthday, man. Nice, man. Happy birthday. Enjoy your birthday, kiddo. The situation with Carl. Morning.
Good morning, Stephan.
Yes, I
recall when we had Caroni 1975 Limited, and they were incurring massive losses.
Yes.
It was felt that we should import sugar. It was cheaper from Guyana than elsewhere. And
right.
Everybody else agreed, and we shut down Caroni. Do we really need Cal? We have all these other airlines making money coming here, JetBlue, everybody. But when we sit down and watching the Joint Select Committee, $1 billion in 5 years losses, and we still want Cal? Why we must want Cal? Cal is a millstone around our neck, and we're standing in deep waters. Get rid of that. Get rid of Cal. There's of no value, no use. They have no pride in that airline, nothing. These fellas have no shame. You understand?
Yeah.
Them fellas just milking we.
They're milking we, that's all it is.
Milking we. I'm board member, the man in charge of the board saying the board didn't follow the rules.
Yeah.
The permanent secretary in the Ministry of Finance saying we are not aware. What are bad people saying?
Exactly.
Shut that down. Get rid of that.
Imagine that.
If they cut them out of the picture, you know how much school we could fix?
Exactly.
You know how much hospital we could fix, how much bed we could get?
But they don't want to do it. Why do it?
Because of the industry, them making their money off of that. Everybody feeding, you know.
That's right.
And them poor sugar workers up to now can't get it, and they shut them down, and now we can't buy sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar price going up on the world market.
That's right.
Pressure, mismanagement, corruption.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot.
I tell you, what they can't teach, they go squander. And we go pay for it.
All right. Yeah, man. Imagine that. People can't get a salary for months now. CPEP workers owing to the delaying the people pay for fortnight upon fortnight upon fortnight. It's already suffering, boy. Look at the kind of money going through there. Morning. And all they still want to support this nonsense. I cannot understand people. We all are mad in Trinidad. Morning, morning. Morning. Next caller. We take one more and then we take the break because we're almost to the top. Morning.
Morning, Mr. Stephan.
Morning, sir.
How are you going, sir? Boy,
I all right, man.
They have you busy.
Yeah, well, the vein in the back of my head, it might be swelling, but it ain't bust yet.
Boy, all these money these people paying out, it's a waste of money. Take the money and make use, because look, my niece went to make baby last week in San Fernando Hospital. Right? You know she sat down on a chair in the ward to make that baby.
Yeah.
She in labor, not a bed to rest upon. Not a bed to lie down. She sat down on this chair, friend, and she in pain, and them nurses and them walking up and down there, asking she,
exactly.
Ma'am, how you going? My labor, she make that baby, she sit down on the chair until she ready to make that baby, and no bed at all.
Yeah.
By all that money, we need some bed, we need some attendance in that hospital for these people and them, boy.
Exactly.
That money where they do in the San Fernando mayor and all, taking the money and spending it on juves. Bringing mud martini on a Sunday morning when people have to go to church. And the whole of San Fernando roads need fixing. Want some big pothole. Just opening out bigger and bigger, and he would never get up for me. He ran and go and look at San Fernando. Go through San Fernando.
Wow.
There's some terrible holes in the road. You can't get away from one because you're going on in the next one.
In the next one.
Yeah. Have a blessed day and week.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Yeah.
So I'm just sending off some emails here to Daniel Plenty because people are sending one time. All right, we got to take a break, but as we go to the break, right, we come back and take more calls on this situation at Cal, because I'll tell you what, I'm going to just put it as label it water hose. It's probably laugh for the height. Right, we got to take a break, but this is the mismanagement of your money that you accept, and then they tell you the country no money, tighten your belt. And you accept that. Because that's what they brainwash you with. That's the message they send for you. It's your fault. You at a whole strain. But nobody ain't taking a pay cut upstairs, you know. HDC houses sitting undone. A lady messaged me the other day, Stephan, we have some HDC houses there and ting, and blah, 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 and why they don't ting, and this, that, and the other. I say, ma'am, with all due respect, I promise myself I will never talk about HDC and that issue again. Because Kim did a report on that years ago. They revealed all the wasted millions and millions of dollars to the public. And we simply said, come out. For those of you application inside, come out. We marching straight down to HCC. But people don't want to come out. People just want to complain. People don't want to come out and march because you know why? The party in power. So they go whole strain. And they go take abuse. You understand? For party and not for country. A lot of all you out there. I don't care who run the country, you know. Because I never ask none of them or depend on any of them for anything. I don't care. But whoever running the country, all I asking is make sure the people comfortable now. Make sure the people in this country comfortable. Make sure that when people go to the hospital, they have a bed. Make sure now. Make sure when a crime is committed and people call the police station, they don't have to hear about it in a vehicle. Make sure now. All you understand the simple things I asking for? And these are the simple things that people want. And these are the simple things that are not provided. Take the break.
On Saturday, March 31st, Kingdom First presents Switch. St. John's Ambulance Hall welcomes Sharon Messenger.
What?
Blessed Nurse.
What? Are we gonna have a problem here?
Wait, sorry, that should be Sharon Nurse. Blessed Messenger. Mark Isaacs. Mention and more. Witness.
Who is that?
Switch. All these artists perform each other's songs for one night only. Also, out of Guyana, Samuel Maida.
My daddy is the king, so I am royalty. You better believe it.
Switch. Showtime, 6:30 p.m. Tickets, $150. Secure by calling 497-7752. And get ready to switch.
Welcome to Regal Products, a household name since 1960. Regal produces a diverse range right here in TNT, all with the primary focus on high quality. From healthy and tasty nuts and snacks, including cranberries, raisins, sultanas, dates, and prunes, to trail mixes like Cranberry Jubilee, Hawaiian Medley, California Exotic, and South Beach, with nutrition-packed seeds like sunflower and pumpkin, and a tasty nut range which includes almonds, pecans, walnuts, peanuts, cashews, and the newly launched corn nuts. Regal Products for superb flavor, excellent quality, and affordable prices. Available at all leading supermarkets across Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
The Clinical Media Group, in collaboration with the Diabetes Association of Trinidad and Tobago, presents I Am Jazz Festival. Sunday, April 1st at the Cipriani Labor College in Valsayn. Gates open at 12 noon with a family day. Enjoy kite flying, treasure hunting, novelty games, and brand sampling. And from 5 p.m. it's jazz, featuring a Turo Tappin, Surrender, Aidan Hagley, Next Chapter, Ale and Parley. Kevin the Fleur featuring Dean Williams and Mikhail Salcedo. Tickets available at Simon's Musical Supplies, King's Lounge Barber Spa, Crosby's, Synergy TV, R&M Electronics, the Diabetes Association of Trinidad and Tobago's head office, and WAC 90.1 FM, Coffee Street in San Fernando. Call us at 380-1222 or 320-1603. This event will be covered by WACK 90.1 FM.
I Am Jazz Festival.
This is Tactical Enterprise, leading wholesalers for all cell phone accessories, cell phone armored cases, auto box cases, tempered glass, memory cards, headphones, chargers, flash drives, and more. Located in Cunupia, Trinidad, they supply cell phone store owners wherever they are, in Trinidad and Tobago or across the Caribbean. If you want to get high quality cell phone accessories at the lowest price, then check out Tactical Enterprise in Cunupia. They work with and supply small, medium, and large retailers. So give them a call at 716-2900 or email them at tacticalenterprise@hotmail.com. They offer free delivery to any part of Trinidad and Tobago. Tactical Enterprise. It's Harris Megastore Big Easter Sale now on. All locations, Upper and Lower High Street in Princestown and 52 Mocorapo Street in San Fernando. Mega discounts store-wide. Great savings on everything from supermarket items, drugs, perfumes, haberdashery, furniture, and appliances. Gift and toy items as well. Don't miss the big sale of the year. Harris Megastore. The crazy Easter sale is on Upper and Lower High Street, Princestown, and 52 Mocorapo Street in San Fernando.
The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Your original one-stop school shop. Your #1 choice for the widest variety of top quality stationery, school books and bags, school shoes and socks, and ready-made uniform. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited is also authorized retailers for a wide range of top brand name products. They're also the home for Sebastian school shirts and pants. Quality you can depend on for generations. And nobody, I mean nobody beats their prices. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited, with 2 locations to serve you. #1, Tabaquite Road, Rio Claro. Telephone 644-BOOK. That's 644-2665. And #3, Guaguari Road, Mayaro. Phone 630-BOOK or 630-2665. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Ready to serve you because you are an exceptional customer that deserves exceptional quality, price, and service.
It's Royal, calling all my seafood seekers. Daryl's famous food Tobago, best food for the season. Let's go. You want a fish combo? Daryl's. You want a shrimp combo? Daryl's. The famous fish finger or a veggie pizza. Daryl's. You want a fish sandwich combo? Best food for the season. Let's go. My seafood seekers at Daryl's famous food Tobago. I'm Royal, your 2-time reigning Tobago Soca Mona King, and I'm saying come down at Daryl's famous food Tobago, located in Crown Point opposite the Cocoa Reef Resort. Daryl's famous food Tobago, your taste of the Caribbean.
Okay, so we're back on the inside. We're talking about this Cal. You just run the clip again and run the Cal clip again, and let's go back to the phone line. Let's give me that clip again, right?
We have someone who's in charge of cargo, on paper here earning $71,000 a month, has no airline experience on the information we've been provided, has no aviation experience, no cargo experience.
Caribbean Airlines executive management team comes under fire. This as the cargo manager of the cash-strapped airline makes an exorbitant salary, but that's not all.
We try to understand the link between someone who's been involved in catering, some type of business around food management, being the general manager of cargo of an airline. The link for us doesn't exist. But when you're paying someone this type of money in this economy, $71,000, he's earning more than the Prime Minister.
CAL is running operational losses of over $1 billion in 5 years. and its chairman tells a joint select committee that Caribbean Airlines is forecasted to make a loss in 2018. These factors are why the chairman of the JSC, Senator David Small, wants the contract terminated. But CEO Gavin Madeira tries to defend the appointment and the salary of Carl's head of cargo.
Now, the person in question has a master's in business administration and extensive experience within the organizational dynamics that we desire. What we've missed for a long time in Carl, and I must bring this forward today, is leadership. We need business leadership to move out of this concept of somebody functionally performing in one area.
Madeira, a former Digicel employee, was questioned as to how Carl employed 5 former employees of Digicel and why he sat on an interview panel for those hired since he knew them. He insisted the airline was benefiting from those appointments.
We are turning a corner in Carl where right now we've already saved from the IT perspective over $90,000 US per month, which translates to $1 million US of savings by virtue of creating these structures, adding these roles.
But the Ministry of Finance, the airline's line ministry, seemed to be in the dark.
I am not aware of these positions and terms and conditions coming to the attention of the Ministry of Finance, but certainly this warrants some closer attention by the Ministry of Finance.
And the committee's chairman questioned whether the Caribbean Airlines board knew about the appointments.
No, the board did not follow that.
That's fine. That's all we need to know. The board didn't follow the requirements. The Ministry of Finance is clueless. But the CEO is running and doing things that are completely opposite to what's in the manual here.
The chairman of the committee said the average monthly salary of a pilot at CAL is about $65,000. And he says for a small airline, it's similar to what pilots in large airlines are paid, while the average salary of a flight attendant at Caribbean Airlines is a quarter of what large airlines pay. He says it needs to be rebalanced. The airline's monthly wage bill is $5 million US. That is $60 million US annually, which is over 407 million TT dollars. Pilots' wages and salaries account for 53% of the airline's wage bill. The airline is also contending with a fuel bill of $12 million US for 2018 based on increased fuel.
All right. Inclusive of that, right? I want all of you to understand this. Come back to me. Just run that in a split. Joint Select Committee on State Enterprises Chairman David Small expressed consternation yesterday over what he described as a dismissive reply from Caribbean Airlines senior managers in response to recommendations made from a previous hearing, and said the airline's reply of noted to the lengthy discussion was unacceptable. Imagine that. They had a lengthy discussion in a prior meeting, right? In a previous hearing, they had recommendations made. And Carl's response to that by the managers was a one-word response, noted. Noted, that's all they sent back to the committee. Noted. So the lengthy discussion was unacceptable. At yesterday's hearing, Small referred to an incident of November 29 last year, in which Carl responded to the last committee hearing with a one-word response. Small said it was unprecedented since he was appointed to chair the committee that such a terse reply, forwarded by Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Michel Dehan Kisoon, would come from a state enterprise. He said, quote, "We have done reports and recommendations for several state enterprises in this country, and when we hear back from them, there is a status of implementation of these suggestions. So Caribbean Airlines stands out from the others. None of them have had the audacity to write back to the committee and said noted. It is unbelievably bad for that company. It is very dismissive. This is something that the Ministry of Finance encourages from a state enterprise, because that is why I asked if anyone looked at it." End quote. CAL Chairman Shamir Mohammed sought to explain the response by saying officials did not have time to respond and review the suggestions forwarded as part of a Ministry of Finance cover letter. However, Small said he was disturbed by the response and would not accept the excuse, and reminded Mohammed of the committee's constitutional powers. He said, quote, "You are responding to a committee. This committee gets its authority from the Constitution of Trinidad and Tobago, so you are forcing the committee to help you to understand the gravity of what has transpired. Your response is a non-response. We have a chapter to conduct work in a particular way, end quote. In his response, Mohammed said it was not the intention of Carl to insult the committee and said he received the recommendations but was simply not in any position to reply with a comprehensive update on the implementation of recommendations. Open the phone line, I'll take all. Let's take a few before we get to Mr. Dillon. Morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Stephan. How are you going, man?
Yes, Barakpo. Go ahead.
Stephan, if something is done immediately with all these boards and these state enterprises that in Trinidad and Tobago, WASA, Tiantec, Petrotrin, these people are total failures that sits on these boards. Now, if they were on boards of any private institution and these institutions isn't making a profit, they would be fired immediately.
Yeah.
But boards in Trinidad and Tobago, especially the public service boards, are used as political mafias for politicians to be favoring their people, to put them on them boards, pay them these ridiculous salaries, and then we get nothing for it. It has no benefit to the country.
That's right.
Because every state enterprise runs at a loss. And you have a board that is draining the country financially.
That's right.
With these set of people, and they have no accountability. They do whatever they want. And the organization that they chair just keep failing over and over. And if something isn't done about that, we are worse off than any other country in the world.
Yeah.
It's really, really ridiculous.
It's scary.
And it's just a financial drain and a political mafia that these boards should disband every single board.
Almost, listen, Barakwa.
Yeah.
Almost, and you know this, almost every single state enterprise in a mess.
Every single one. Just
from
imagine,
Petrotrin, come right on.
You have a board in Petrotrin that is in charge of an energy company, and so much money that company is losing, and you telling me that these people are not made to account for it or fired?
That's right.
Like I said, if it was a private organization, they would have be fired a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Yeah, take care, Stephan.
All right, man. Could you imagine that? Imagine in that report, Carl is predicting that they will suffer a loss this year. But nobody taking a pay cut. Morning.
Yeah, morning, Stephan.
Yeah, man.
Hear this. There's a man from Digicel hiring 5 of his friends. Right? That's the first thing going wrong there. Sitting on the board when time to have, sitting on the committee when time to hire them.
Yeah.
I'm sure these 5 people would have had to submit resumes and everything. So you would tell me the whole board and the whole directive didn't find it coincidental that, look, you have 5 people getting appointments from Digicel for a job from a man from Digicel that hired them. I mean, something had to be wrong with the whole board.
That's what I'm saying. They said, but why didn't you remove yourself from the selection committee? Because you knew these individuals.
Exactly, but the chairman himself, you've seen 5 resumes, one after the next, right? They must have references of the past job.
That's right.
And find something. That's one part about it. Now, I am an importer, and if you see trouble, we get in to get cargo. We have cargo sitting in Miami since Christmas.
Right.
To come Trinidad, right? This man, like, he has no directive or nothing. You have perishable goods coming in 2-3 days afterwards, right?
Right.
The office staff there in real chaos. They're working night over day, right? They have to be running up and down because you see when customers come there and they get started get on bad, what you go tell them? You have a manager that don't know nothing?
Huh.
You understand? One of these days I will go down there and see the kind of thing that's going on in the cargo. When you see a shipment had to come in and take come on time and that kind of thing. The man had no foresight, no coordination, no plan, nothing with regards to cargo and how cargo should be implemented, how it should be shipped. obtaining aircraft that could take in case they have like last week, they had a problem with the flight crew. No contingency plan was in place.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all. It's
wow.
terrible. That whole board should be removed and put people who are competent enough to do their job.
All right. And I'm now getting information here from an anonymous source, but a credible one. An anonymous source, one of my sources out there, one of my people. And what they're telling me, it is alleged that it is 11 Digicel workers that they hired. This is what an anonymous source is telling me. I'll see if I can confirm that throughout the course of the day, or we'll see what goes on as the committee digs further. But they're saying it's 11 Digicel people, Digicel workers that they hired. 11, not 5. 11. They probably only know about 5 right now. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Stephan.
Yes, I.
What I'm calling to say is, what Trinidadians have to wake up and realize that these Venezuelans coming here to take over the criminal elements, check the killings, check what's going on, and if we don't realize one morning, we'll get up and realize we'll be speaking Spanish. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, man. You know, somebody been talking to me about this situation with the Venezuelans. Come, Melvin, take this. Come, quickly. Lord. All you know, $2 a pen, right? All right, cool. Yeah, so we go again. Take another one. Oh, no, and they're saying that they confirmed that in the JSC, that it is 11 Digicel workers. They confirmed it in the JSC. Morning.
Good morning, Stephan.
Yes, good morning to you.
This is Janice Liam on the Creaky Progressive Empowerment Party. 2 things I want to mention on your show.
Sure.
One, the Cal situation is atrocious. This is why the Progressive Empowerment Party says we need to undo and redo a lot of these state enterprises that are costing the citizens of this country billions of dollars. Secondly, the WASA situation.
Yeah.
Can you please put up the email address of Mr. Plenty, is it? And there are a lot of, there was another situation where on our street in Diego Martin, where I have had to go personally every morning to the WASA substation here on Diego Martin Main Road. And I was given all sorts of excuses that, well, you know, we have no material today, we can't get the backhoe, we don't have any asphalt, or worse yet, the contract for getting the various equipment and asphalt has ended, so we cannot help you. Eventually, for us to fix the problem, especially the holes in the road, a resident of the area who was repaving their driveway was kind enough to repave the hole across the road. So, you know, it's a whole set of mismanagement, misuse by the current government, and citizens need to wake up and see what's going on, and we have to do something about it, because all is happening. Millions and trillions of dollars are being wasted. And if we do not wake up, we will end up with an empty treasury.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right, well said. In terms of putting up Mr. Plenty's email address, I have to get permission from him for that. I can't just do that just so. Come. Give it to me. Oh, gosh. Okay, nice. So everybody's here. We'll take, where's that going, so? Well, that's like a siren. The police coming for me or something? All right, cool. All right. I'm getting information all wrong. Somebody's telling me, you know, the rule of government is for the oh gosh, it's for the well-being of the citizenry. It's supposed to be for that. Supposed to be. Good morning, Kurt. And good morning to Lisa and Keziah, of course, in Princestown. Boy, this thing, I don't know, boy. Instructions, all right. Just give me the clip with Mr. Deyanna. I just have to share this one too, because we have to run this as well. I wanna get some comments on this. There is Dylan update. Run that story for me. Let's go to that. As soon as all are ready. Well, yes, I tell you.
This is one of several articles widely circulated on social media over the weekend. This one claims a restraining order was issued against Minister Dillon by a New York court. Another claimed that the National Security Minister was found guilty of fraud. But some of those reports have not been authenticated, as the next hearing on this matter is April 4th. A source close to the case in New York told CNC3 News no determination has yet been made in the matter. National Security Minister Edmund Dillon also sought to clear the air on the issue today. In a 3-page statement, he said, quote, "The court has not yet commenced any inquiry into wrongdoing, much less arrived at any decision or judgment of any kind of wrongdoing on my part," end quote. He goes on to say, quote, "Contrary to salacious and erroneous media reports, I am not involved in any criminal court indictment and there has been no conviction of any kind against me," end quote. Minister Dillon is mentioned in civil proceedings in the New York Supreme Court, although he's not a party to the matter. He has been accused by relatives of an 88-year-old man, Neville Piper, of fraudulently transferring a New York property to his name and also misappropriation of funds. Dillon maintains this was done without any evidence whatsoever. As he says, Neville Piper is his friend who gave him a gift. Now, while the New York Court Evaluator's report states that Mr. Neville Piper did not recall signing over his property, page 8 of the 17-page document also suggests that Mr. Piper was opposed to relatives intervening on his behalf. A well-placed source told CNC3 that Mr. Piper was totally opposed to his nieces getting involved in his business, and the only person he trusted was Edmund Dillon. According to the source, these are standard Article 1 proceedings to ensure the rights of Mr. Piper are protected. As of now, we are told that Mr. Dillon has been asked to vacate power of attorney, which is normal in these proceedings. The source explained that allegations of unauthorized cash withdrawals will likely arise at the next hearing in New York, and the temporary guardian will have to provide evidence.
All right. You know, it's amazing to me that the Minister of National Security sent out a 3-page statement on this issue when we had almost 500 murders last year and he didn't issue even a half a page of a statement. Take some phone calls now, but 3 pages. Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Stephan.
Yeah, morning, talk to me.
Yeah, good morning, Stephan. But I was calling to get on to the Carl conversation.
Go on, you can comment on that still. That's still open.
The frightening thing about our whole thing is that the line ministry, which is the Ministry of Finance, they have no information on the hiring practices and the payment of salaries. That's the most frightening thing. You understand? Because if you create new positions, and who decided the pay packages? The board?
Exactly.
Who decided to pay the person 70,000? Who? The board?
It's
or
who?
The Ministry of Finance, who is the line minister? Because we know Carl losing money since Jesus born.
Who's sanctioning that?
Right. And secondly, the manual that Mr. Small show the public, that's the State Enterprises manual. And like they're not following that either. Now, Mr. Small has stated earlier in the life of this GSC that this manual should be made law. You understand? Because right now this manual is of suggestion.
Right.
Right? And right now that same chairman of Carl, Mr. Mohammed, he's also the chairman of NFM.
Right.
And he was handpicked by Dr. Rowley to be on a committee to try and implement the advice of the investment board that the man again who resigned. I forget the person's name. Anyway.
Yeah, the name eludes me right now. Go on.
Yeah, you're not talking about the Economic and Advisory Board, the former chairman who resigned earlier this year.
Right.
Right. Well, that same chairman of Carl, he was handpicked by the Honorable PM to be on a committee to try and implement the advice of that board. Right. So you have a lot of standing with the PM and maybe with the government. You understand? But if you had to fix the situation, you had to fix it from the head. You understand? I don't understand 70,000 a month, and then this man is a former judicial employee, and he obviously like favoritism. Everybody a blind person could see this. And the thing with Mr. Piper and Mr. Dillon. Well, I know the public know me that Mr. Piper is an elderly person. I think he's bedridden, you know, maybe living in a home.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the man mentally competent.
Right.
I hope the court, for all fairness to everybody, You know? Assess that too, because the person song, you know, a elderly person now. Anyway, we have to see how this thing play out, and it was correct yesterday to say that only when I get our official report from our official news source.
With the Dillon issue, yeah.
Yes, I agree with that too, because remember we here, the United States, we don't know about nobody, and I know the case was continue in April.
Right.
You understand? But Mr. Dillon should at least step aside. We say sure, his name getting clear. The AG say sure, his name getting clear.
Right.
And that might happen, he said, just now, before the year done, and come back, because we had 3 ministers of national security, technically. Ms. Jennings is a former high-ranking official in the police service. She was part of the anti-gang unit.
Right.
I believe she's competent, you know, and she's and woman power all the way. We can't do worse than Mr. Dillon, and we're going to do better.
I don't feel we can do worse than him at all. I feel anybody better than him. I don't feel we can do worse than Stephen Williams either.
I'll go on later.
Yeah, it's not George Nicholas you're talking about.
Who?
George Nicholas.
Who, the chairman?
Who had resigned, the one that resigned that you're talking about.
You mean for Carl?
Yeah.
That was under PP.
Yeah, that would have been in 2012.
Yeah, that was when Deva Maharaj was the line minister.
Right.
It had some verbal acrobaticity too.
I'm trying to remember who took over from him.
I can't remember, but I know this Mr. who just show on the JSC, the report that's now the fair Indian fellow, Mr. Mohammed, he's the new chairman.
Right.
Right, he's hired under this administration.
Yep.
But corruption come and go, board come and go, that everybody doing what I want.
It's not Gavin Medera?
You want to Google that boy, Savoy.
He was the CEO. All right, cool. Oh, he is the CEO. Yeah, okay. He's still the CEO, man, I think. Yeah, Gavin Medera. Yeah, he's still there. George Nicholas is the last man I know resigned. Who took over from George Nicholas, boy? Morning!
Yes, hello, good morning, Stephan.
Yeah, man.
From Princess Town.
Yeah, Princess Town, go ahead, man.
Yes, concerning Edmund Dillon.
Sure.
You said he didn't make a statement with the murders, but you remember he's defending his name.
Yeah.
So you have to put forward a statement.
Yeah, I understand that, you know, but a 3-page statement too. But when people say, but wait now, but how the Minister of National Security and say the man will be mom?
All right.
You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we have a Minister of National Security. We know crime is a problem. But oh gosh, come out and get the people a little comfort sometimes now. That's all I say. But instead it's like, you know, it's like they do business. That's the impression I get. You know. But anyway, we had to take a break. For the people in Grenada who view us, I have a surprise to you guys. Spice Mass is here. Some representatives from Grenada's Spice Mass. They are here. We're going to talk about Spice Mass in just a little bit. So Grenada, if you're locked on, this morning is your morning with us. I forgot to mention that with all the madness that's going on. You see, my point is this. If they do not want to fix the problem, then crime is a distraction. And when you see there is a distraction by the corner here, it's because something bigger taking place down so. Fake oil issue, A&V oil. What's going on with that? What's going on with Petrotrin? And what we're hearing talks of privatizing it. The same goes for TSTT. State companies again, state board, state owned. Right? We have a monster like Cal that mismanaging money. Like that. You understand? We have serious problems. We have HDC houses and projects that now going to start, fresh projects, but we have a set of houses sitting down there where millions of dollars have been wasted. Who gained those contracts? Who gained kickback? I'll tell you how ridiculous it is in this country. The other day we had Carnival. Right? The Minister of Works and Transport come out and say they're going to patch all the holes for Carnival, right? You remember that? Well, I could tell you. They patched nearly every hole you could have think about in Port of Spain. Nearly all. By the roundabout, by one Woodbrook Place, it had some big holes there. When you're driving, anybody who living in West and drive on that road, all you know what I'm talking about, all you know is the truth. Prior to the Carnival, it had some big holes all over. It was like an obstacle course when you're driving your car. When the Minister of Works and Transport came out and made the statement, and he said, listen, we're doing this patchwork and ting, and we're going to patch up all the holes because we understand that it's very uncomfortable for a masquerader to be playing mass and a foot going down in a hole. They patch every one of those holes. Why they couldn't do it before? Why drivers in Trinidad and Tobago, people who purchase vehicles, all we want is, and we are the pitch lake, you know, all we want is nice road to drive on, you know, so we don't have to pay no set of money every minute for wear and tear on the vehicles. Right? It's taking a toll on your vehicles. Every time I go over on even piece of road or I hit a hole, I just cost the Minister of Works and Transport in my mind. I tell him all the real talk. Because we don't deserve that in this country. We do not. If for anything we're supposed to have proper roads. We don't deserve that nonsense. And if they could have patched that for Carnival, how come the work stopped now? Carnival done. So you see, it's Fet Nation. This is what we are. It is Fet Nation. Carnival done, so the patchwork done. So the Minister of Works and Transport job done. We patch all the holes to Carnival. Hip hip hooray! All your nonsense, boy. All your nonsense, boy. And all I know why I'm saying is the truth. If they could do that for Carnival, why they don't spend taxpayers' money and do it right through? You think taxpayers go vex if they're spending money to pave the road? Hell, I don't care if somebody getting kickback from that once I have a nice road to drive on. Just make the people happy, give them a little level, give them some kind of comfort now. And that's my point to the Minister of National Security. You issue a 3-page letter to clear your name. But you can't issue a paragraph on a crime plan. Or how you intend to move forward dealing with the criminal element. Nothing. You can't even issue a paragraph, not even a line. We can't even find you. And the next two, Moses and oh gosh, and the other one, the other two ministers of national security that we have, waste our time. It's like the three little, whether it's three little monkeys, the deaf, the dumb, and the deaf, the blind, and the dumb. That is what we have for ministers of national security, the deaf, the blind, and the dumb. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. That is our nicest places. We have it nice. Only continue. Continue to support Bobol. You understand? Look the other day in Grenada. Keith Mitchell, and we have Grenada people here. The man win every seat. It's no opposition in Grenada as far as I know. It's no opposition, the man win every seat. You know why he win every seat? Because when I was in Grenada, you see that brother? That fella understands people. Keith Mitchell, the Prime Minister of Grenada. That man understands people. I remember seeing that man Juve morning standing up on the pavement, so the Prime Minister of Grenada, you know, standing up on the pavement, so like normal, you know. He had a little police here, a little security there, wherever. But they're not even on him. Like how we just walk around in Trinidad and Tobago with a big security detail, like somebody wanted to do something. And the man amongst the people, and people walking up to this man normal and talking to him, normal. Normal. That is why I'm not surprised he win every seat it have, and he's no opposition now. Because he understands people. He sees about the needs of the people. And I'll put that to the people from Grenada who have to talk about Spice Mass, and they will tell you the same thing too. Anyway, we got to take a break. Stay tuned. Grenada Spice Mass is here. And as we go to the break, I want to remind you guys, don't forget 3894483/95315. That is the account number. We're asking you to support us. You know, go make a deposit today, whatever it is. If it's $10, $5, $20, whatever it is. Every little bit is going to count as we move forward. Because, you know, we have to keep the ship running. If you like this program and you want to support this program, you understand? Because I think I see the most genuine article on TV right now. I tell you, I ain't giving myself no praise. I'm just telling you. What all you see here is exactly what in the back of me. You see where in the back of me here? Yeah, see this here? That's all. Let me just move this here. I'm going to move this chair. We're going to the break. You see that there? Real TV? That's where it does get here. That's where it get here. I'm sorry I'm blocking it. Anyway, we're going to take a break. And yeah, when we return, we're going to deal with that. Don't forget the boat ride on as well, June 17th. Look out for that. We'll be back after this.
The Easter specials are unbelievable. At Facade the Food King from March 21st to April 11th. Get amazing deals like Brunswick sardine in oil, $5.99. Coca-Cola, $7.99. Fine choice chicken thighs, 3 packs, $25. Fresh Harvest oil, 4 liter, $49.99. Fruiter Cool Kids orange 3 for $3.99. Goat bone-in per pound, $24.99. Ibis flour, 10 kilograms, $49.95. Ibis flour, 2 kilograms, $9.99. Milo, 400 grams, $29.99. No name rice, 6 kilograms, $34.99. Rosemount sausage 3 for $11.99 and Silverline salmon for 15 grams $11.99. Passard the Food King, Mayaro, Rio Claro, New Grand, 2 locations in Princestown and Point Fortin. Always with best quality, competitive prices and service that's second to none.
Begin imagining with Value Optical and the start of the voyage of discovery with eyewear beyond your dreams. See the beauty beyond through lenses that transition you into the supernova of tomorrow. Open your eyes today and see your wonderland. Save up to 25% on wondrous eyewear style and technology. Visit us in-store or online for details. Value Optical, caring for your eyes.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including manual and hydraulic crimpers, pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Bright Ideas is more than just a home store. And this Easter, you can get more for your home and beyond. A wide variety of pools in every size to fit whatever space you have, along with floaties and water toys for fun-filled action right in your own backyard. Or maybe you can take on the great outdoors with camping gear and beach gear. At Bright Ideas, you'll find coolers in all sizes and colors for every lime, vacuum-sealed containers, unbreakable cups, glasses, utensils, and more. Remember, if an Easter wedding is on your horizon, then inquire about their bridal registry or visit them for that special gift item. Bright Ideas, with 5 great locations and convenient opening hours just for you. Bright Ideas, Marabella, Princestown, Rio Claro, Point Fortin, and Gulf City. For the holidays and for every day, there is always a bright idea just waiting for you.
Nabby's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your surgical and medical supplies. Presently specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors for pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products. Wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, and more. Sole distributors for the Cook medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Currently supplies all IV solutions and dialysis dialysis products. Also available, life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and much more. Now exclusive at Nabi's. Our latest addition, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Visit our showroom at number 5 to 6 Harris Street, Curep. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabi's, a company with 40 years of experience in the medical field.
Rahaman's Bargain Center, located in the All Elegant Draperies building, number 91 Superior Street in San Fernando, where every day is a bargain. Shop now and save on drapery and curtain fabrics, curtain rods and accessories, comforters and sheet sets, new arrivals of upholstery fabric, curtain tapes, tablecloths and table runners, pillows and cushions, blinds, rugs, and so much more. Give them a visit today. Rahaman's Bargain Center, number 91 Superior Street, San Fernando, inside the All Elegant Draperies building, where every day is a bargain. So shop and save. Rahaman's Bargain Center, located in the All Elegant Draperies building, number 91 Superior Street in San Fernando, where every day is a bargain. Shop now and save on drapery and curtain fabrics, curtain rods and accessories, comforters and sheet sets, new arrivals of upholstery fabric, curtain tapes, tablecloths and table runners, pillows and cushions, blinds, rugs, and so much more. Give them a visit today. Rahaman's Bargain Center, number 91 Superior Street, San Fernando, inside the All Elegant Draperies building, where every day is a bargain. So shop and save.
Over 8 o'clock this morning, and I'm joined here by a lovely lady by the name of Patricia Maher. Maher, right? Mar. All right. Like Bill Maher. All right, yes, from HBO. So Patricia Maher, and she is the CEO of the Grenada Tourism Authority. And she's here to talk about everything Grenada. It's not just Spice Mass, it's everything. Grenada has all-round activities, so those of you who would like to go to Grenada and experience Grenada, remember I went to Grenada last year. I want to thank Mr. Monroe for that, William Monroe. They gave him an award for the Soca Monarch. And he took me to Grenada with him to document it. And we did that. And, you know, I was treated like a real celebrity. I ain't lying. Mr. Monroe put me up in a house, all kind of thing. And he was staying in the hotel by Sandals. And he put me in a house by a good friend of his, and he treated us like royalty. And I had an opportunity to see some of Grenada, not all of Grenada, but some of Grenada. I hit a beach that we'll talk about just a little bit. I went up on the mountain where the lake is. Oh, yes. We'll talk about that. But it's marvelous. I walked home 1 a.m. in the morning, walked, and nobody in trouble me. Right? Walked. It was unbelievable. So I tell you what. So Patricia, morning to you. Welcome to Trinidad.
Thank you.
All right, and nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Too. All right, so now, pure Grenada, the spice of the Caribbean.
Oh, yes.
Now, I get real spices. I came back with real spices from Grenada. People just bring spices and things for me. Now, what is it about Grenada? I mean, Grenada just seems, when I was there, I mean, in the heights of the carnival season, this was like a warm, inviting place. It was just lovely. What is it about Grenada?
Definitely. Pure Grenada, the spice of the Caribbean. You said it, two things. We're very warm and friendly. The people are amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And it's very safe, you know,
yep.
so you can easily connect with the locals and go all around the country.
That's right.
We say it's pure because it's authentic and it's real. It's a real Caribbean destination. Oh. And there's so many things to do. You mentioned Spice Mass, of course, in August. But like right now, April, we have the Pure Grenada Music Festival.
Okay, brilliant.
Yes, it's in its third year.
Okay.
It's right there in St. George's, in the heart of the city.
Brilliant.
On a most beautiful marina location. So you're looking back over the city, the lights, the forts, St. George's.
Wow.
And you're getting to really enjoy some pure Grenada music.
Yes.
Friday, Saturday and Sunday night from the 13th to the 15th of April.
Wow.
So it's a lovely weekend. The nice thing about you guys is you can just fly up, come for the weekend, you know.
Right,
Friday,
because
Saturday, Sunday.
Well, I took the boat.
Yes.
Because I couldn't get a flight in August. I booked the flight too late. So I couldn't get a flight in August. But I understand that the flight is 30 minutes, a 30-minute flight.
30 minutes away. You're
So
30 minutes away from pure Grenada.
It's like going from here to Tobago twice. Because they say from here to Tobago is 15 minutes. From here to Grenada is 30 minutes.
Yep.
The boat actually was about 5 hours. 5 hours.
5 hours, yeah.
The lovely one,
boat.
yeah.
Yes.
I traveled on the lovely one.
Yeah.
And the fast ferry that we have, just get from here to Tobago in about 3 to 4 hours, 5 hours. So it's almost the same boat ride, but
it is.
it's
30 minutes flight. I mean, really, it's no time at all.
It's right there. Grenada's right there.
Yeah, right there, right there.
Never
We're
knew
neighbors.
that. I feel like Columbus. I felt like Columbus. I jump on a boat and I end up on an island. I didn't know. But it's a beautiful island.
It
I
is
have to say, the people, like I said, they're very pleasant. They greet you. They good morning, good afternoon, good evening. They're very welcoming. They invite you into their home. I went to this person. I was invited to someone's house. I can't remember where that was, but it was a house. It was a house up in. It was up on a hill, and we went to this house on Carnival. Let me see. It was Sunday. Yeah, it was going into the Juve.
Yes.
It was the Sunday into the Juve morning, and. If you see people by this people's house, and I walk into the people's house and thinking, and say, no, outside by the pool and things like that, I know the people, you know. And
yes.
you know, the host was like, hey, how you going? And think, the man didn't know me from Adam, I from Trinidad. I was just shocked, you know what I mean?
That's
people,
life,
you know.
that's pure Grenada, the spice of the Caribbean, that's how we, that's how we interact, that's how it is, you know, it's
wow.
beautiful.
Now, you said that they're outside of Spice Mass because unfortunately, Trinidadian people, most of us, like myself, when you hear Grenada, Spice Mass.
Of course, yes, of
maybe
course.
Maybe because we carnival minded.
Yes, of course.
But
yes.
outside of Spice Mass, what do we have?
We have the Pure Grenada Music Festival coming up in April.
Right,
as
and
I
after
mentioned.
that?
We've got some really cool, different types of music there as well, which I really like. It's a One Love music experience.
A One Love music experience.
Yes, I have to call it One Love because I've been in the Caribbean long enough to appreciate the different types of genre music that we have. And it's mixed with world music as well. So it's amazing. We have, of course, Morgan's Heritage coming.
Morgan Heritage?
Yes,
cool.
Morgan Heritage. And we have Alison Hines as well.
Alison Hines. Okay, so there's a real mixture of,
it's a real mixture. We, reggae, soca, calypso, even gospel. I mean, it's all types of music coming together. It's a lovely One Love experience. I would definitely come up and experience Pure Grenada Music Festival. Mid-April, take a weekend break, come in, enjoy it.
And enjoy it.
And it's the vibe as well, because it's a festival village, so you get to eat the local food,
And that's the next thing, food very affordable over there.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
very affordable.
Very affordable.
Food very affordable. Trust me.
We love our food, and it's very tasty, just like in Trinidad.
Oh, yeah.
We have a lot of spices and
that's
seasoning and all of that good stuff.
And you told me there's something called chocolate.
There's a chocolate festival in May.
The chocolate festival, that's in May. All right,
yes.
Brilliant. Tell us about that festival.
That is an amazing festival, and it has all to do with chocolate, because did you know we have 4 chocolate factories in Grenada?
No, I did not know that.
Yes, we have. All local chocolate factories, and they're making amazing dark chocolate, mixing it with the spices as well. Wow. So on the west coast we've got 2, and on the east coast we've got 2. So you can go out and visit these factories and learn how chocolate is made, from the cocoa tree to the bar.
Right.
And that's a really nice experience, actually. Wow. And during the chocolate festival we do amazing stuff, like we do chocolate massages.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That sounds like something I'd be very interested in, a chocolate massage.
Yeah, we drink chocolate beer.
Chocolate beer?
Yes, we drink chocolate beer, yes.
Chocolate beer, you say, no?
We cook with chocolate. We have chocolate yoga. I mean, it's just all about chocolate. And it's from the 11th to the 19th of May. So you can come up for the beginning or the end or the middle or the whole festival, whatever you like,
I did not know about this. It's the first time I've heard about chocolate beer.
Yes,
All right?
It's in its 5th year, Stephan. Yeah?
In the 5th year. And after the chocolate festival, what you guys got going?
Well, we have regattas, a plenty, Petit Martinique. You know we're 3 islands, right?
Right, yeah.
Grenada.
Carriacou. And the other one is?
Petit Martinique.
Right, and Petit Martinique.
Yes. So there's a Petit Martinique workboat regatta, because, you know, up the islands it's all about the workboats and regattas and sailing. And
so you have that going on.
They have that for the Whitsuntide weekend. And then Carriacou has a regatta, a massive regatta.
Wow.
That's like over 50 years old.
Yeah, I was told that I needed to go up to Carriacou. Somebody told me, they said, boy, you got to go up Carriacou.
Carriacou is special. Yeah, it's really, it also has a festival. Called the Carriacou Maroon and String Band Festival at the end of April. And it's all about the maroon and the big drum. Wow. And the string band as well.
And a string band.
Because they have a very rich cultural heritage of string band and big drum.
And what about after that now?
After that now, after the Carriacou Regatta in July, end of July, you have Spice Mass.
Spice Mass, which comes in August.
Yes, of course.
Right.
I mean, I don't need to talk about Spice Mass in Trinidad, do I?
I mean, listen. I mean, anybody will tell you that Grenada Juve has been known for being the best Juve in the world.
Yeah.
The Juve over there is very different, especially that Jab Juve, that oil mass.
Yes.
It's very, very different to anything you'll experience in Trinidad.
Cool.
I can tell you that.
It's amazing. And we have a Monday night mass. I don't know, did you try that?
Yes, I was at the Monday night mass. It was fabulous. I enjoyed myself to the highest order in the Monday night mass. The Monday night mass, they had these lighters, boy, these light things.
Lighted wands and
swords. Yes, the lighted wands and swords. And look how beautiful that thing look.
And everybody's in a t-shirt, and and everybody chips down the road. You know, it's like a massive street party.
That's what it's like. It's a street party in the night.
Yes, it's a street party. And
I mean, we used to have Monday night mass here, but it stopped. But it was good to experience the Monday night mass on another island, still going on.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you all have the pretty mass the Monday and the Tuesday.
Of course. You can't have mass without pretty mass.
You must have the pretty mass.
Oh, yes, you must have that.
And I was in everything. I saw a lot of the artists. I saw Mr. Killer up there.
Mr.
I saw Terry Lyons up there. Oh, yeah. Terry Lyons from Trinidad was there. Yes. I saw, oh gosh, what's his name? Is Dash?
Dash, yes. Talpri?
Talpri. Yes, I went home by Talpri. Mr. Monroe came home by Talpri.
And Natty and Thunder.
And that's the thing I wanted to talk about too, the Soca Monarch over there. And I came back here to Trinidad and Tobago and I told people, I said, let me tell you something. Grenada Soca Monarch, it really, that was Soca Monarch was supposed, that's what Soca Monarch was supposed to be.
Did you tap the screen?
If I tap the screen? No, listen.
Yes.
I align, that stadium literally shakes. It vibrates. When Soca Monarch, you could feel the vibration. Man. It's at different experience.
And we have Groovy Monarch as well, And
you all still have the Groovy and the power.
We have the Groovy, yes. And the nice thing is, I mean, the tunes are just, awesome. They're getting better and better every year. We get great music,
the quality of the music was spot on as well.
Yeah, and I have to add, of course, Carriacou has a carnival as well. Right. And that's the same time as your carnival in Trinidad. So it's a smaller carnival, and they have something there called Shakespeare Mass. Shakespeare Mass. Can you imagine?
Wow.
This is, if you think of a junk new costume, on the street with masks, quoting Shakespeare, street theatre in Carriacou. I mean, you got to see it to believe it. You have to see that to believe that one.
Yeah, I had to see that one to believe that one.
Yeah.
It sounds very interesting. Now, the beaches as well is something I want to touch on.
Oh, yeah.
I was at the Granans. Mr. Monroe took me to the Granans beach, which is this beach here that you're seeing. This lovely beach here, right? That you're seeing on the
2 miles long.
Right? It's 2 miles long.
Yes, it's 2 miles long.
And it's beautiful.
It is beautiful. It is
right?
Beautiful. But we have over 40 white sandy beaches, huh? So
over 40?
40. So just so you know.
I was told by a lot of people, they say, boy, you need to go to this beach, you need to go to that beach. There are so many wonderful beaches in Grenada. It's, you feel like you're really on an island paradise when you get to Grenada.
Yeah.
Right? Oh yes, look at there. Petit Martinique, Carriacou.
Petit Martinique, and then you've got Montrouge Beach. You've got several beaches where you can relax. It's gorgeous.
This makes me feel I want to go to Grenada one time. No, I'm very serious. I want to go Grenada right now.
And not only that, but you know the nice thing about Grenada as well, and then you know that from Trinidad. You know, we've got the rainforest.
Yes.
You know, and it's about 30 minutes away, less than. You went up to Grand Etang. You can go to, and
yes,
you can do the, I know Marshall Montano went and did the Grenada High Wire Canopy.
High Wire Canopy?
Grenada High Wire Canopy. It's basically at a series of waterfalls called the Seven Sisters. And right there you can harness yourself onto the poles and zip line.
Wow.
And it's an obstacle course. You know, you need to be fit.
I have to experience that. You need to be fit. Well, I'm getting there. Also, another attraction in Grenada is the underwater sculpture park.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if people have ever been or experienced it. I didn't get a chance to experience it when I was up there.
The first in the world, actually.
It's the first in the world.
Yes, and it's literally an art sculpture park under the water, under the sea. And it's amazing. You can snorkel it, or you can dive it.
Or you can dive.
Yeah, and it's pretty close to the mainland. I mean, it's pretty close. You don't have to go too far.
Too far.
You know.
Okay, that's brilliant.
So you can sail, you can dive, you can hike, you can. You know, you can do so many things around the island. We've got culinary tours. You know, we've got so many things to offer. There's a Sun Hunters dune buggy as well, so you can get into a nice dune buggy and go off-road. And
I like that.
And explore and experience.
You're talking my kind of thing now. No, I like to have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to travel and have fun. You know, because of my job, I haven't been able to travel as much as I would like, but I have traveled. You know, I like to travel and have fun, and Grenada is definitely a fun island to be.
30 minutes away.
30 minutes away from Trinidad and Tobago.
Come for a quick getaway, a weekend break, a celebration with some friends.
Yeah, because it's always telling somebody, you know, I came back from Grenada, I was telling my friends, I was like, my family, I say, you know, we like to go Mayaro and Balandra for a weekend. Why we don't just spend the money and go up Grenada for a weekend?
Why not?
And it was like, well, how much you go Grenada? And I would say, well, by boat, which takes about 5 hours, I paid $800 to go and $800 to come. That's $1,600, right? Now, remember, you're going for your boat, $800 is really affordable to go anywhere. You're paying to go anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know the price via plane.
Well, via plane, it can be, well, it's 800 EC dollars.
Right.
It could be between 200, 300 US, but there are also deals, you know. It's always
exactly.
good to check out. There's specials all the time.
Specials all the time.
You can check it out,
right.
Yeah. And once you book in that window, you get the special rate.
You get the special rate and that kind of thing, yeah. Because when you're going up for Spice Mass, you just be a little expensive. It'll be a little pricey to go because obviously
of the demand.
Everybody's flying there.
Of course.
And you can't get a seat on a plane. You can't.
Yeah.
All Caribbean Airlines flights were booked when I tried to get it.
Trinidadians come all year round, huh? They come in February. We get a lot of Trinidadians in February.
Right.
We get a lot Easter time, Christmas.
Well, I would imagine that some people,
June, July, August.
Some people will leave Trinidad during Carnival just to get away from Carnival because they just want a little peace and thing.
They want to relax on Grand
And they want to relax. and it's a good time for those of you, you know, if you want to travel, if you're not into the Carnival thing in Trinidad, you know, you travel and you go to a place like Grenada and you love yourself. So just before we wrap up, I understand that you have...
I want to give you some, a pure Grenada, the spice of the Caribbean.
Pure Grenada!
Yes.
Nice one. So thanks a lot for this. Oh, brilliant. Nice. I like that. Oh, I have a little thing here. Yeah. Wait. I'm going to pull this out,
Ooh.
Pure white rum, people.
Well, I didn't
white rum.
I didn't talk about the rum, right? We've got 3 different
types
rum
of rum.
Factories.
Yeah, but I mean...
Factories, actually.
I mean, the Caribbean is all about rum. I mean, rum is a Caribbean thing,
It certainly is.
You know what I mean? So, pure Grenada... you know, go out there, like we said, it's 30 minutes from Trinidad to Grenada via airplane. If you take a flight, it's just 30 minutes. So you're there quickly, you're back quickly. It's not going to take anything out of your day. And you head up there. There's a lot of events taking place outside of Spice Mass throughout the course of the year.
All year round.
And besides that, whether there's an event or not, Grenada is just a beautiful island to visit. Go check out the different beaches. I guarantee you will not regret it if you've never been to Grenada. Just go and rock back on Granada and say, I wouldn't want to come home. I didn't want to come home. George boy, if you're watching this, George, I didn't want to come home, boy, George boy. All right, I was staying by a gentleman named George. That was our rural partner. I didn't want to come home, George. I had to. If they leave it up to me, and I'll be running my show from your house in Grenada right now, from out on the balcony. No, but it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place. And oh yes, the university up there as well, St. George's
University, yes.
If all you see that facility, you is joke. All you had to go and see this thing, you know. I mean, we drove through. I just wanted to drive through St. George's University when I was there.
Oh, yeah.
So we just went today and we drove through St. George's University. That university, if you see the facilities.
It's world class.
You know, world class is beyond. Listen, world class is an understatement. You know, the place clean. It's as if, man. It's really a different island. It's a different island altogether. And I say that, I say that from deep within my heart, because I'm telling you, I have had the Grenada experience, and I had a week in Grenada. I wish I could have spent a week more, but I couldn't. But it is great. You need to get out to Grenada and see Grenada. You need to travel and see it. All right, people? So, Patricia, thanks for coming.
Oh, thank you for having me.
We will, I'll see if I can make it back up there for Spice Mass, or maybe for the chocolate festival, because that sounds interesting. A chocolate beer. A chocolate beer?
Chocolate beer, yes.
All right? So I'll tell you what, people, we've got to take a break. Get out to Grenada. It's very affordable. It's a quick flight, quick go and come, and experience the island, the spice of the Caribbean, pure Grenada. We'll be back after this with I Am Jazz. Stay tuned.
Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Your original one-stop school shop. Your #1 choice for the widest variety of top quality stationery, school books and bags, school shoes and socks, and ready-made uniform. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited is also authorized retailers for a wide range of top brand name products. They're also the home for Sebastian school shirts and pants. Quality you can depend on for generations. And nobody, I mean nobody beats their prices. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited, with 2 locations to serve you. #1, Tabaquite Road, Rio Claro, telephone 644-BOOK, that's 644-2665. And #3, Guaguari Road, Mayaro, phone 630-BOOK or 630-2665. The Next Generation Limited, Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited, ready to serve you, because you are an exceptional customer that deserves exceptional quality, price, and service.
Shinsen seasoning products have been flavoring all of TNT's local cuisine since 1982. Shinsen introduces its No MSG line of products. Now you can use No MSG chicken seasoning, No MSG all-purpose seasoning, and No MSG poultry seasoning. Shinsen seasoning products are available in all leading supermarkets nationwide. Shinsen, same quality, great taste.
It's Royal, calling all my seafood seekers. Daryl's famous food Tobago, best food for the season, let's go. You want a fish combo? Daryl's. You want a shrimp combo? Daryl's. The famous fish finger, or a veggie pizza. Daryl's. You want a fish sandwich combo? Best food for the season, let's go. My seafood seekers, a Daryl's famous food Tobago. I'm Royal, your 2-time reigning Tobago Soca Mona King. And I'm saying come down at Daryl's famous food Tobago, located in Crown Point opposite the Cocoa Reef Resort. Daryl's famous food Tobago, your taste of the Caribbean.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including manual and hydraulic crimpers, pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxi, agencies. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
The Easter specials are unbelievable. At Facade the Food King from March 21st to April 11th. Get amazing deals like Brunswick sardine in oil, $5.99. Coca-Cola, $7.99. Fine choice chicken thighs, 3 packs, $25. Fresh Harvest oil, 4 liter, $49.99. Fruta Cool Kids orange 3 for $3.99. Goat bone-in per pound, $24.99. Ibis flour, 10 kilograms, $49.95. Ibis flour, 2 kilograms, $9.99. Milo, 400 grams, $29.99. No-name rice, 6 kilograms, $34.99. Rosemount sausage, 3 for $11.99. And Silverline salmon, 415 grams, $11.99. Passard the Food King, Mayaro, Rio Claro, New Grand. 2 locations in Princestown and Point Fortin. Always with best quality, competitive prices, and service that's second to none.
On Easter Sunday, Tropical Paradise Records invites you to enjoy a full day of fun and festivities at Paradise Heights Mova. Come take part in the small goal competition. $5,000 grand prize is up for grabs. Look out for live performances by Nayoka, Touchy, Isaac King, and Regulars.
I'm watching you whining over there, it's like you're lonely. Girl, when I come over there, I go take it like you own me.
Also, the release of the Show Me video. Enjoy, barbecue, and be a part of the Bikini Car Wash. It's all happening Easter Sunday. It's a full day of fun and festivities. This event brought to you by Great Fet Weekend, Cache, High-End Distributors, JoJo's Liquor and Minimart, Different Concepts, and Larry's Fashions.
Nabby's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your surgical and medical supplies. Presently specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors for pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products. Wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, and more. Sole distributors for the Cook medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Currently supplies all IV solutions and dialysis products. Also available life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and much more. Now exclusive at Nabby's. Our latest addition, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Visit our showroom at number 5 to 6 Harris Street, Curep. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabby's, a company with 40 years of experience in the medical field.
Okay, welcome back to Breaking Dawn, people. We're just about 12 minutes past the hour, 8 o'clock. We went over the 8 o'clock hour again, so we're just, we're going to close off at about 8:30, all right? Remember, we started a bit late, so we apologize for that at the top of the show. We want to thank, of course, Ms. Patricia Miss Patricia Ma from Grenada for coming and speaking on Grenada. And right now we're joined by 2 gentlemen who are having the first I Am Jazz Festival and Family Day. So right now I'm joined by Kevon Lafleur, who is this gentleman here. Both are wearing black shirt, no, in the black shirt. And we also have Mr. Danu. Yes. Andrew? Yes. Andrew Danu. You see, I almost forgot the first name. Right, so Mr. Andrew Danu and Mr. Kevon Lafleur, they're here to tell us about I Am Jazz. It takes place on the 1st of April. That is Sunday coming, right? That's Easter Sunday. And this is over the long weekend here. This seems to be something of a terrific event that you could take the family out to. As a matter of fact, it is a festival and family day. So guys, welcome to the show. This is the first that you're having.
Yes.
And you're having it on the 1st of April.
1st of April is not, I mean, it's All Fools Day, but yes, it's going to be happening.
All right, nice. So we know that for sure. This is no joke.
All right.
All right, now tell us the concept, how you guys came up with this, why you guys want to do this I Am Jazz Festival.
So I Am Jazz Festival, as the name says, I speaks about Trinidad, Tobago, our culture, me, you, right? I jazz festival. So I am jazz. So we're going to try to take as much of the culture and flip it into a jazz formation. So a lot of the songs you'll be hearing will be local music, but played in a jazz style.
But played in a jazz style?
Jazz style, yeah.
All right. No, brilliant. Now the event starts at 12 noon.
Yes.
But the jazz starts at 5 p.m.
Yeah, so we're going to be starting the day with a family day, right? Kite flying competition. We'll be doing bounce. We'll have bouncy castle for the kids, Easter egg hunting, so you can come and try to find something. So we're going to be having it in the open at Cipriani Labour College. So we're going to have all these activities on the field, right, from 12 to 4. So you can bring the kids to come out and have some fun as well too. Right, so the Diabetes Association will be there, and they will be more or less in charge of the family day aspect. So I'll let Andrew.
Okay, so talk about the family day aspect of things here now. Dan, of course, you're from the Diabetes Association.
I'm Vice President of the Diabetes Association. So we have teamed up with local media to put on this event. So we want to portray to people that we're not just there for them when they're sick, or we're not just there for them to talk about diabetes, but we want to promote family values. And we also want to promote awareness of diabetes. So that's really the aim of the project. So we are having the Family Day and Jazz Festival to do that. So the Family Day aspect, we're going to have 18 branches of the Diabetes Association come out, and they're going to be there with their families. So we want people from the areas that they live to come out and team up with them as well, to do the fun games and activities. We have carnival games and activities that are going to take place. We also have a lot of screenings, so diabetes screening, blood pressure screening is going to happen on the day as well. And you can become a member of the Diabetes Association. So the association has been doing a lot of work in Trinidad, but we need support, we need help. We are a charitable organization, non-governmental. So we need this support. So this is our main charity event for the year.
This is a main charity event.
This is the main charity.
But I know a lot of people have diabetes, man.
Yeah.
My father is a diabetic. Okay? And diabetes is something, I don't know, boy. Sometimes I just wonder if I had diabetes too, But then, I just take the little test with the machine that we have home.
So everybody is susceptible,
Right.
And you said your father has it, and the thing about it is that almost every family has someone living with diabetes.
Yes.
And almost every family has almost no clue on how to deal with those persons unless you really get a wake-up call and something really bad happens to that person. So that's why we're really trying to educate people about prevention of diabetes, but also how to take care of people living with diabetes.
Living with diabetes, but that's important.
And a lot of people, the reason is really a lot of people living with diabetes. There's actually about 200,000 people in Trinidad living with diabetes. And it's one of the biggest killers. So we need to really do the work, but we need the support to do the work. So that's why we need money to do the work. So that's why we're putting on this charity event, and we need the support of people.
Of the people. But I would think that anybody with a diabetic in the family or anybody should support and attend this event.
Yes.
Because it supports you. Right? This is something I have no cure for. Like we said, there's no cure for diabetes. The only thing, I remember like with my father, they were telling me when his sugar is high, they said, we're going to walk. Go and take a walk, sweat it out.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. But really and truly, the best way is to monitor your intake.
If you go to a health center, they'll give you advice. But the simple fact is they have no time. Doctors have no time to be able to give you the amount of advice that you need.
That you need.
That is why the association is there for that. We are there to complement the health system, whereby we have support groups, we have events, we have educational sessions where we teach people how to take care of themselves.
Yeah. Well, this is great. So, 12 noon to around 5 p.m., you have the family aspect of things.
Of course.
Where you have all the family day entertainment.
Yes.
So you bring the children out from 12 noon, and then at 5 p.m., the jazz starts.
Yes.
Okay? Now, on the cast, you have Eden Hagley.
Yes.
Next chapter.
Yes.
Elan Pal, or Pali. Elan Pali. And Kevon Lafleur.
Yes.
Will also be on the cards. All right? This takes place at the Cipriani Labour College, under the trees. Nice setting. Right? We'll get to the tickets location and the prices in just a little bit. But tell us about some of these entertainers here. We won't talk about the big name just yet. But tell us about the guys that I mentioned along with yourself.
Right. So we have Ellen Pali, who is led by Ming, right? Affectionately known as Ming. He has been around for a while. He has a lot of great local jazz tunes which he had converted from, calypso and soca music, as well as some original jazz pieces as well.
Right.
But he's been around for a very long time. And he'll be, for me, returning to the big stage, as I say. This is the return of Ming for me. I mean, I have played with him on a few occasions at Jazz and Degrees and stuff like that. And I chose Ming as one of the cast members because of his what he has done for the industry. Right. We also have Aidan Hagley, which is a young pianist as well too, jazz pianist, and he has a really fresh approach to the same concept of flipping soca music into jazz. Okay. Then we have Next Chapter. I met this guy at an event, and I was captivated by his performance. He's a singer, and he was very smooth to the ears. His message is one of positivity, and he's a fusion reggae artist. Okay. And then, we have myself. I've been a bassist since I've known myself.
Oh, you're a bassist.
You see, you want to be on the show?
Oh, no, it's all right. I can only play it like that.
Yeah, so in this particular scenario, I'll be playing lead bass though, so I'll be in the forefront. In the forefront. Right, but I've been playing with like Xavier Strings, Professor Ken Fillmore, Mikhail Salcido, Letitia Sylvester. A whole barrage of people. Divine Echoes, I was the bassist for Divine Echoes as well too. And in this case, I'll be doing lead bass, and I've chosen a lot of these songs that I've loved over the years, and I as well to have one version of Far From Finish. You could look forward to coming and hearing that version.
Voices Far From Finish?
Voices Far From Finish, but no, it's not even like that. It's a whole different vibe.
Vibe.
Yeah,
I could
crazy.
just imagine because usually when they take songs like that and they put it into that jazz format, it's a hell of a transformation.
Yeah.
It's a totally different song,
Definitely.
A totally different vibe, but it's smooth. It's real easy.
And I feel he will probably call and ask to put that version out too.
Yeah,
almost sure. Right. We also have one other group which is a cappella vocal group.
An a cappella vocal.
Yeah. So that's Surrender.
Yeah.
And they're going to be starting off the show as well too.
All right, brilliant. Now, the main act or the main performer of the night is a gentleman by the name of Arturo Tapin.
Yeah.
All right? Now, Arturo Tapin, just to give people a little information, a smooth jazz and jazz reggae saxophonist from Barbados who has performed with entertainers like Roberta Flack, Monty Alexander, and on an album by Luther Vandross. Now, he's based in New York City, but he's strongly linked to his homeland, and in the late 1980s, he made his debut as leader of his own quintet, including pianist Jackie Terrason at the International Barbados Caribbean Jazz Festival. He has been described as a cross between Teddy Pendergrass and, get this, Kenny G. So this fella ain't no small entertainer by a long shot. This is a huge player in the music industry in terms of jazz, saxophone, flute, so on and so forth. He has played and recorded with many artists, including Luther Vandross, Eddie Grant, Red Rodney, Milt Tilton, Monty Alexander, Ernest Ranglin, Courtney Pine, Al Harewood, Roy Haynes, Elisa Marsalis, Oliver Jones, Doc Cheatham, Pete King, just to name a few. The Wailers Band. Wow, Third World. Dennis Bovell, Maxi Priest, he's performed as well. So I mean, this is an international act, all right. So he's performed at Bob Marley's birthday bash. He does live performances at that. He performed for President Bill Clinton and twice for Fidel Castro and President Barack Obama. And he recently received Excellence in the Arts Award from former Jamaican Prime Minister P.J. Patterson. So this guy ain't no, this ain't no little fella.
Nah, huge.
All right, Arturo Tapin, international artist, will be here for this event on the 1st of April, which is this Sunday. So we want to urge people to get out there. Now tickets are...
So tickets, we have 4 categories of tickets.
Four categories.
Right, so we have, 5. Free for kids 5 and under.
All right, free for kids 5 and under.
Then we have 5 to 12, $60.
5 to 12, $60.
Then we have... General $200.
General is $200.
VIP $400.
VIP is $400.
And then we have a special ticket for diabetes members for $100.
For $100.
But you can also register on the day to become a member of the association and pay $100 for for the ticket as well as $100 to register. And now you'll have access to the entire association.
The
entire association.
So you can become a member on the day and get the member price.
And get the member price.
And get the benefits of a member afterwards.
And get the benefits of a member afterwards.
Yes.
All right. So 5 different categories of prices. Children 5 and under, free. 5 to 12, $60. And then they have the diabetes special price. If you're diabetic and you pay $100, or you're a member of the Diabetes Association, a member, not a diabetic, a member of the association, you are going to pay $100. If you are not a member and you want to become a member, you can become a member of the association on the day, right? And you could pay your money and get the diabetic member price and all the benefits of the association.
Exactly. Yes.
Then you have the ticket for $200, which is general admission, and then you have the $400 VIP. When you say VIP, I always like to straighten that out before people, they come down to some and they expect the world for VIP. What you get in VIP?
So VIP, we will have light refreshments, and in terms of food, cutters, as we say in Trinidad, and we will also have drinks like Scotch rum, juice, coconut water, and water, right? So that's what we're going to have available for the VIP. We're going to have preferred seating closer to the stage, on the side, not in front because it's jazz. You don't want to block the performance itself, right? We're going to have preferred seating on the side and designated seating. So you can just come, get the seats. You don't have to sit on the back. It'll be in front.
All right, brilliant. So, gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming. This takes place at the Cipriani Labour College under the trees. Jazz starts at 5 p.m. Tickets, general, $200. VIP 400, and of course they have the other prices for children 5 and under, free, 5 to 12, $60, and the special diabetic member. If you're a member of the Diabetic Association, you pay $100 and you can register on the day and pay the $100, have all the benefits of the association.
One thing, just ticket locations.
Ticket locations, yes. Ticket locations are King's Lounge in Arima, Simon's Musical Supply. Is it that in Chagonas?
Diabetes Association.
Oh, the Diabetes Association in Chagonas, right? I want to know where's that. All right, and Crosby's and R&N Electronics.
Then we have all 212 locations in Trinidad.
And all?
212 locations.
All 212 locations in Trinidad and Tobago. Also, you could pre-order your tickets at the numbers that are supposed to be on the screen, 380-1222. Or 380-8747. That is 380-1222 or 380-8747. Go out and support this. A lot of people suffer with diabetes in Trinidad because it's a terrific cause. Go out, support it. It's just $200, $400. Regardless of whatever you spend, it's going towards the bigger picture, right? Because, like he said, it's about 200,000 or a little over 200,000 people living with diabetes in Trinidad and Tobago. And, when you talk about funding and stuff, all you know that is cool. All you know. We know where this goes. So support the people. Alright? Nice, man. So guys, thanks a lot for coming, man. And have a great show on Sunday.
Yes.
1st of April. All get out there, people, at the Cipriani Labour College under the trees. We'll take a break, and when I return, I'm going to close off. Stay tuned.
Prostat, the ultimate prostate formula with standardized herbal extracts used by thousands of men to ensure optimum prostate health and alleviate symptoms related to an enlarged prostate or BPH. Available at leading pharmacies and online at tntdrugstore.com.
Healthy Lifestyle MD is a 1-hour television program presented by Dr. Vishnu Jilal, medical doctor, certified personal trainer, and lifestyle coach. The goal of this program is to educate and encourage the population to live a healthy lifestyle, thus eliminating and/or controlling chronic lifestyle diseases. This is done by presenting and explaining the latest research in nutrition and exercise from experts around the world. Recommendations are also made on diet and lifestyle changes with special emphasis on children. Tune in for Healthy Lifestyle MD in Synergy TV live on Tuesdays from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. with repeat showing Thursdays 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Brought to you by VNS Pharmaceuticals, Extra Foods Limited, and India Expo.
right, people, so we got to wrap things up for today. I just want to say before we go, put up the account number on the screen for me, please. Already need to change that and make that number bigger. Unless people have to watch the TV with our binoculars. So there we go. We're asking, we set up the account number. We're asking that if you support the program and you like this program and you want to support it and keep it running, keep it on the air, you can go and make a deposit to that account number at the bottom of the screen there, 3894483/95315 at any Scotia bank. Any Scotia bank you could walk into and you can make a deposit there. You could transfer over if it's easier for you, whatever is easier for you. I'm just trying to appeal to the people to come out and support this, all right? 3894483/95315. That is the account number, and we look forward to seeing what kind of support we could get. All right. In the meantime, I see somebody here saying that their daughter is a type 1 diabetic, and I would urge you to get in contact with the Diabetic Association of Trinidad and Tobago because you'll get the proper information there. And yes, Yasmin, I know there's no water in St. James. I woke up this morning and that was the revelation that I met this morning, all right? I meet dirtiness this morning. But, I made my way out and I got to Woodbrook by some family and I got a bath, okay? Happy birthday once again going on to Liam. Liam Khan, happy birthday to you, buddy. And also, don't forget the Breaking Dawn Cooler Cruise is on June 17th, Sunday, June 17th. Look out for that, the Cooler Cruise. Tickets will be out this weekend, April 1st. For those of you who want tickets, early bird tickets, you can email me at stephanreisproductions@gmail.com. That is stephanreisproductions@gmail.com. After the first year, when the early birds are gone, and there's just a few spaces left with the amount that I printed. After this weekend, when that's done, my number will be given out and people could call me to get tickets. I am only taking calls on my personal number if it's in relation to wanting tickets to the boat ride. I will not be, I'm not going to entertain any calls about anybody problems. I'm being real with all you. That's the only reason I'm putting my number out there for the next 2 months. All right, because people, when I put it out there, and I tell people if you want to contribute, call me until I set up the account. People call me with all kind of problem. And I didn't put out my number there for that. So I just ask that you respect that. All right, if you have a problem, I've always said, you can call Sinji TV, let them know the problem, or you can email us at stvbreakingdawn@gmail.com and I'll have it in print because like I've said, when you call me and you start to tell me about your problem on the phone and I on the road, and I in the middle of a meeting and I finish a meeting and whatever. When I come out of a meeting a half an hour after, I forget you, I've been honest with all you. And if it's one thing you could always get from Stephan Reis, is that kind of honesty. I am not going to BS people and tell them, all right, no problem. Yeah, I'll look into it. I'm not that type of guy. Knowing fully well that next half an hour, I am going to forget. So I'm telling all you, that is the reason why I'm saying don't call the phone. Don't call the phone to give me issues. Send it in print so I can go, sit down, check my emails, and I'll have it there to read. Telling me it's going to go through one year and come out the next, the kind of days that I have. All right? And that's just me being honest with you. It's not that I don't want to help you, but I'm saying the only way that you can assure yourself of getting any kind of help and me addressing the issue is you send it to me in print. Whether it be through Messenger on Facebook maybe, or the Breaking Dawn inbox. I prefer the email because if I get everything coming through the STV Breaking Dawn email, it's easier for me to work with. Then I have to go to the email, then I have to check Messenger, then I have to check the inbox on the Facebook page. I try to make my job as easy as possible, and I've always told all our junior members of staff here, all the young ones here, when they come here and they start to work, I've always said, think of ways to make your job easy. Because if you make your job complicated, you're not going to like your job. Make your job easy. So don't make my job hard for me now. Send me an email, stvbreakingdawn@gmail.com. And once everything is there, I could go through everything right there. In the meantime, we wrap things up for today. We love you. We support you. We thank you for supporting us. And remember, don't be too quick to believe everything you hear since lies travel faster than the truth. We out.